Michael stood at the edge of a hill, staring at the city below. Life had thrown him curveballs, unfairness, hardship, and loss. He'd often thought, why me? But today was different. He took a deep breath and whispered, life's not fair. It never was. His old friend Robert once said the same thing, and Michael never forgot it. Michael wasn't born with a silver spoon, but he'd learned one thing early on. No one owed him anything. For years, he'd wasted time blaming the world, but one day it clicked. Get over it. Get on with it. That's when everything started to change. One rainy afternoon, he met Lisa. She had this way of making people see what was truly important in life. Michael had asked her, "What's success to you?" Her answer wasn't money or fame. It was about family, inner peace, leaving the world a little better than she found it. Lisa taught Michael to keep asking that question. Every decision, every crossroad, he'd think, what's my version of success today? Sometimes it was being there for his family. Sometimes it was about becoming a better version of himself. But no matter what, Michael swore he'd never choose anything that would cost him his soul. One evening, over coffee, his mentor Thomas asked, "Who are you really?" It was a simple question, but one that haunted Michael. He couldn't answer it immediately. The first thing that came to his mind was, I know who I am not. There were friends Michael had to leave behind, the ones who gossiped too much, always dragged him down, or never showed up when it mattered. There were places, bars, clubs, that made him feel emptier every time he left. And habits, like late-night binges, that stole his energy and joy. Thomas had told him, once you cut the wrong people, places, and habits out of your life, you'll naturally fill that space with better ones. And sure enough, he was right. As Michael started eliminating the negative, he began to see the positive all around him. New opportunities, better friends, a clearer path to success. Now, Michael's life wasn't perfect, but it was fulfilling. Every day was a new chance to define success for himself, to take care of the things that mattered, and to stay true to who he was becoming. And when he stumbled, he didn't linger on guilt. He moved on, because he knew that mistakes were part of growth. As Michael stood on the hill, he knew he was the architect of his own life. His story wasn't written yet. He was still shaping it, one decision at a time. And just like you, he was learning to embrace the journey.